good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Live with me, Doodles. And tonight we're going to be joined by Luke from Anglo Detecting. But before I bring Luke on, I'd just like to say to everyone, thank you very much for popping along and supporting the stream. But most importantly, for supporting Luke, who we'll bring in tonight. I must apologise as well. I've had a few little technical issues, so I'm still not being able to stream to Facebook. So I apologise for anybody that was hoping to watch on Facebook. I'll hopefully get that rectified pretty soon. But anyway, we'll get ready to bring Luke in. Hello, Luke. How are we doing, buddy?
You all right? Sound? How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. How you been? How's today
Yeah,
been?
good.
Yeah.
Good. It's a
You mean?
sweaty day, though.
Oh, it's too muggy. Have you had the thunderstorms yet?
No, we didn't have any.
No, we've had a
Oh,
few of the rainstorms, but no thunderstorms just yet.
yeah.
Anyway. But anyway, what was I going to say? Do you just want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself, just for those that may not
Yeah.
know you?
Yeah, so I'm Luke. I mainly detect on the beach, but I do detect on land as well. Just finding bits and bobs. I'm happy finding a pet.
Nice. Right. So
Anything else after that it's a big bonus. Like,
yeah. So just um, we'll ask you first of all, how did you actually get started into metal detecting? Because you've been metal detecting a while before your channel, haven't you?
yeah, probably been detecting about 2.5 years now. Probably actually nearly 3. I started from my dad because my dad had the Viking Wasp, the yellow detector.
I've not actually seen that one, to be fair.
It's quite an old one, but he just kept bringing it round and stuff when we went out, like on beaches and stuff, and then it just started from there.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. So was there anybody else for inspiration on getting started, or was that when you actually started looking?
Well, I'd watched quite a lot of YouTube videos, and I'd seen a lot of Ben, the 180 Felix Stowe Hunter.
Yeah.
They sound him. I talk to him quite a lot now. And Aaron,
Yeah.
watch quite a lot of his stuff. David Detectorist, Martin, watch a lot of his stuff as well.
Nice.
So I don't know. It just sort of happened, like the
Yeah.
whole YouTube thing. I never thought I'd do it, but it just happened. I just started filming me finds and
Yeah.
yeah.
Because that was, what was that? I think the first video came out about 11 months ago. And then obviously it was 8 months after that as well that you brought them out. So were they the inspiration behind starting the YouTube channel, or was it just a fact
Yeah.
to start recording your finds as a way of recording them?
It's probably a bit of both, really, and just something to look back on. And
Yeah.
It was to like show me family what I did as well, just in case they didn't understand.
Yeah. Nice. Just a lot of insight into the hobby. It's always a good way of promoting the hobby, and it's obviously showing your finds with other detectorists as well, because we're all interested in what you can actually find. So that is quite a good one. So when you first started as well, you said that your dad had the wasp.
Yeah, the Viking Wasp.
Yeah. So what detector did you start with?
Well, I don't even want to say a Maplin.
Oh, hey, I've actually still, I've got my Matlin, and it's in my mum's loft still. She keeps harping on at me to actually get it out the loft and stuff like that. But it was a big box thing with a dial and knob on it. Yeah. I remember I went to an organised dig once, my very first organised dig. I can't remember who it was at the time, and I thought I had a not bad detector, but it turned out actually no. So I quickly, shall we say, upgraded to the Ace 250.
That's what I went on to.
Is it? Yeah. So you obviously then went on to the Ace 250. And what are you using currently at the moment?
The Minelab Vanquish 540. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
But after the Garrett 250, I got the Macro Racer 2.
Yeah.
I really like that bike, but it was a bit too noisy for me.
Was it?
Yeah. especially because I do a lot of beach detecting. I think it might be the mineralisation up in Blackpool way or something.
Right.
But because it was still quite noisy,
Yeah.
even like ground balanced and yeah. But I never really felt that comfortable with it. But the Vanquish 540, like I'm at one with it now. Like I love
Yeah.
it, absolutely love it.
Right, that's good to hear. But it's always a good point that you've just raised there as well, because you always find that beginning detectors will ask, "What's the best detector?" and stuff like that, and then you do get people that will give them their brand and push their detector because
Yeah,
they love it. But as you found out with the macro, you don't necessarily. You might go out and buy it and get on with it. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
about trying to find a machine that suits you, if you know what I mean. But
yeah,
you've said the
definitely.
540. So did your how's your fines rate went through the, shall we say, through the roof? Has it risen since you've started using the Vanquish?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially on the beach.
Yeah. I noticed on your one of your first videos, or the first video, you actually, I don't know what beach it was. It might have been the Blackpool beach. I'm not too sure, but it looked like you had found an ammo dump because you just kept finding bullet heads, all various sizes,
Yeah,
in the sand.
honestly, I've since I found that patch, me and my dad between us must have about 3,000.
Wow.
I've got about 2,000 upstairs in boxes.
Have you just?
Mad.
Uh,
There's some of them now.
is
So
that a lead? Is that a lead one?
that's a four ringer. They're from like the late 1800s ones. I don't.
Yeah.
Is it focusing?
It's a little bit fuzzy, like.
Let's change the lighting. Right. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So you've dated that to just the late 1800s, have you? Did you say?
Yeah, there was pretty much all along the Blackpool coast. I've done a lot of research into it.
Yeah.
There was loads of rifle ranges
Ah.
um, for obviously the upcoming wars and things like that.
Yeah.
So these old ones, a lot of these bullets, they used to just test them out, and there's thousands, but the, these ones as well. I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
them.
They're the more
Um,
modern, aren't they?
yeah, like World War Two era ones. So off the Irish coast, I think the all like a lot of ammo that was left over and stuff, they dump it into the sea. So I
Ah.
think that just washes up onto the beach and then gets caught in the rocks, and yeah, it's mad.
Yeah. So, but it's good that you found a little patch because obviously, if they're that's where they are, shall we say, congregating in the sand. Who knows? There might be some goodies in between the thousands of bullet
Yeah,
heads. You just never know.
yeah,
on
definitely.
on one of your second, or no, I think it was your third video. Look, you actually went out, didn't you? And as in your video, you're like, "Oh, I've made a schoolboy." You forgot your pinpointer and different stuff, so you started
Yeah,
to do an eyes only and scrape. And I had to laugh at your video because you got quite excited
that
and
was an
started
old one. That
and started cursing, and I was laughing because I was like, "Wow, you're really excited." But you actually found a nice little ring, didn't you? Your very
I
first
did.
gold ring, then, didn't you?
Yeah,
So do you want to just tell us
Edwardian 18 carat gold ring. It was
18, 18 carat?
18 carat Edwardian gold ring. I bloody love it.
Nice.
Um, so, yeah. I'm getting a bit of lag on my computer.
Yeah, that's
So like,
fine. That's
what
fine.
I'm showing you, it's like slower on the computer.
Yeah, yeah. If you're watching YouTube, there's always a lag. I think we've got a 4
Yeah,
second delay, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that one.
yeah. I just seen the hallmarks in it.
Yeah.
There's loads of writing as well, and
Have you been
yeah,
able to make out the writing and stuff in it?
yeah. It was. I think it dated to. I think it was 1906 or something, and
Yeah.
but there's a date in it that must have been. It must have been passed down to someone in the family because it says the 25th of the second 35, so it's 1935.
Ah.
So it's got that engraved in it as well.
Yeah. So it could have been somebody's heirloom. That's but still
Yeah,
quite a good wee find. I've never found gold, so I'm probably sure when I find it, I'll probably be the same cursing and jumping about
Oh,
like a lunatic.
it's mad. I just started dancing, come out with this song. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah,
Just you honestly, just it's mad.
yeah. You were saying that your wife had said, "Don't show that clip."
No, I have got the clip. I'll put it in one of my videos one day. It is a bit cringy, like, but
Yeah. Hey,
yeah, but
it's cringy, but it shows the excitement of actually finding
yeah,
gold and what you actually
definitely.
do at the time you find it. So that's pretty normal, really. To be fair, I'm guessing. I'm the same when I find like a shilling. A shilling's a big silver to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm happy. I pant and everything when I find that.
I'm like that if I find a one penny, an old one penny. I
Yeah,
love them.
yeah. Don't
I
get me wrong.
finding them, I'm happy.
Yeah, especially when they've got the detail on them and the green
Yeah,
patina. I don't
definitely.
know. I don't know about the rest of you that are watching, but actually, you see a lot of folk that are asking how they can clean the green patina and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't think you
I
should.
leave
I,
it.
I love it. I think it's a good colour for the coins. Like, to be fair, like,
I
um,
don't clean anything really.
do you not?
Uh,
I think, but I do try and clean some of them, but more not to the extent to try and get them back to what they were, just so that you can
yeah,
see detail and stuff on them, not overly clean them. I would say.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so what do you actually do with your finds then when you find them and stuff? Do you keep them in
Uh,
boxes, or have you got a nice little display cabinet and stuff?
I've got a good little display cabinet upstairs, one that I made myself. Um, so the good stuff goes in that.
Yeah,
Then I've got a little suitcase thing. You can get them from Lidl. I think they're like 12.99. They're really good. They've
yeah, the
got like the
aluminium
velvet.
cases.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really good.
that's what I've got. I think I've got two, three now, two, three.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but I've only got one, and it's not even full, which is kind of
Yeah.
like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. To be fair, do you know what I mean? Nine
Yeah,
years
there's
and I've
still
no,
plenty of room left in mine as well.
yeah, I've not, 9 years and I've not been able to fill it yet. I don't know if that's me just being over selective or what, but never mind. But I do have another box that I keep like my kind of lead figures and musket
Yeah,
balls and bag seals
yeah,
and stuff like that as well. But I do like finding them, to be fair. Like,
yeah. I love musket balls.
yeah, see, that's it. But the only problem is with a musket ball is you can't really, shall we say, date them
Uh,
precisely because they were used from, I think it was like the 13th right through to the late 15th century. So,
got some there.
oh, nice. Musket and pistol balls.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah. And then
yeah.
when you
It's
find,
you can't date them though. That's
nah,
the only thing. Yeah.
nah. But you know it's got age to it. That's a good thing, to
Oh
be
yeah.
fair.
They say the whiter the lead as well, the older it is. Don't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, because I think as
Oh,
lead comes on, they actually mix the compound slightly. So obviously it changes
yeah.
when it's in the ground, to be fair. But obviously you've mentioned you do beach detecting primarily. Do you actually, with land, do you have your own permissions, or is it
Yeah, I've got a few, but mainly I go on group digs.
right?
I just love going on group digs because then if someone else finds something amazing, you've shared that moment with them. Like that's what I love about
Yeah,
it.
it is. It's no, shall we say, any nastiness towards them. It's good because we're all history
Oh yeah,
lovers and we enjoy seeing these kind of things come out, and it's always just best wishing and well done, and
yeah,
but it's just good, especially if you get to hold them. I remember on one of the group digs I was on, somebody actually had an eyes only find, and it was like a pristine arrowhead, absolutely stunning. Still
bloody
had the
hell,
serrated edge on it, sharp as you like, and just to hold it and think, wow, the weight in it as well was absolutely phenomenal. But it was just great
it's
to see, and
amazing.
I don't think I'd have spotted it with my eyes, to be fair, like, but I don't think I pay that much attention. I'm more like watching around about me and where I'm swinging and stuff, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean. It's just one of them. It really is. But what do you prefer, beach or land?
Um, I probably prefer beach, mainly because that's what I started with. I think, and I feel more confident on the beach digging stuff and Like you get used to the different signals on the beach and stuff. Not that you
Yeah.
don't on land, but I don't know. Probably beach for me.
Beach.
But a lot of people say as well that you only find Victorian on the beaches, but it depends on the beach. If the beach has got some history to it,
Yeah.
then you're going to find older things. And that brings me to this. I don't know what this is, but I found this on a beach. And at first, I was thinking it was like like a snake buckle or something.
Yeah.
But it's
Um.
intertwined like a figure of eight.
All
I've
right.
never been able to identify it, but
Has it got a snake's head on it?
yeah, it's got snake's head on it. It's like I'll put some pictures on my Facebook page because I've got loads of clear images.
Yeah.
But you and like the tails wrapped round the head on the side as well. It's
Ah.
amazing, but
Oh yeah.
and it looks old.
Yeah. Have you have
So
you have
I've
you asked your
never
have you asked your flow? Because obviously down south you've got
no
flows. Maybe it might be worthwhile sending a picture to the flow and seeing
yeah.
if they're able to identify it for you.
We've had a lot of problems with him because they changed over quite a few months before the lockdown, and then obviously the lockdown happened. And I've got a few things I need to take to them, but I've not heard anything back. So I keep messaging them, but
Yeah.
obviously with what's going on, I think everything's just backlogged like mad. I think.
Right. I've seen a talking about the beaches in history. I can't remember who it was, but somebody actually found a Roman coin on the beach. I was like, that's brilliant. A Roman coin on the beach. So the history's there. Like you say,
It happened. Yeah,
it depends on what's surrounding area because obviously the coastlines, what's the word? Shall we say degrade and start falling into
yeah.
the sea and stuff, and eventually the things will be washed ashore and into the sand. So that's always a good thing. But yeah, so your land permission, is it pasture or
Pasture
pasture? Yeah. So how
with the forest.
with the forest? Because I was going to
Yeah,
ask you, you're always in the woods as well.
yeah.
Um, you found anything interesting in the woods?
The ammo box.
Yeah, I've seen that. And that was that your last video or the video before?
Yeah, the last video that.
Yeah,
I just seen it sort of poking out. I was just swinging the detector around and I just seen a little corner of it poking out and I thought, oh, what's that? So I just popped my shovel in, popped it out, and then I was like, sure, that's an ammo box.
yeah. That must have taken some
And
amount of digging as well, because ammo boxes aren't small. They're fairly
no,
a decent
there was
size.
um
Like,
there was a root growing through it,
was
so
that? Ah, right.
it's got a bit of a hole in one side of it. So it sort of took a bit of wiggling to get it out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Was there any ammo round about it or inside it? Anything inside it?
nah, no, but further down in the forest, you find a lot of spent shells. So
Right.
maybe they was from that.
Right. Was that ground used as like temporary firing ranges or anything like that? Have you found out? You done any research on it?
Um, I think I think there was a gypsies camp in it.
Right.
Um, the farmer said like back in the day there was a lot of gypsies living around there, so maybe it
Yeah.
had something to do with that.
Maybe. Yeah.
Uh,
Because the ammo boxes, even to this day, they still get used for storage containers. They're pretty good for
yeah,
that. Yeah. So who knows? It could have been somebody's little money box.
it
Unfortunately,
could
the
have
money's
been.
lying about somewhere for you to pick up and find. Who knows?
It could have been further down.
Yeah. um, but obviously, you're currently doing metal detecting,
Yeah.
and you're using the Vanquish and that. Have you any interest or expanding maybe your channel, possibly doing like water detecting or magnet fishing, that kind of thing? You thought about doing anything like that as well?
Um, I did try magnet fishing, but I've tried it about twice, but I didn't really like it. Um, I think it. I don't know. It might be the magnet I've got. Might
Yeah,
not be powerful enough, but I would like to go with someone and like see what they do in that and
yeah.
try it with them, like just to get an idea of what to do. Like, but yeah,
Ah. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, what would you say through the amount of time you've been detecting now is your most memorable find? Not your best find. Your memorable. And how
Um,
and where did you roughly find that? Was that on land or beach or?
Most memorable find. That's a tough one. That the one that sticks with me the most is probably the Queen Anne. It's probably my best find as well, but definitely the most memorable.
Nice. Obviously it's a wee bit fuzzy there, but I can see it
Yeah,
now there. That looks in good detail actually. To be fair.
yeah, it's really good detail. Um, that was found on when was it? I think it was March as well. It was the joint divvy, the divvy detectorist and underground metal detecting joint dig.
Ah, right. So are you
One,
close to David Tetris as well then?
no, I think they travelled up and we met at, in Manchester.
Yeah.
I think it was it Rochdale? I think it was Rochdale.
Right.
So that was just a there was loads of YouTubers there. It was mad though, but because I was not like well known or anything, then I
Yeah.
didn't really want to go up to them or anything. But Jim and Paul was there.
Oh,
Mr.
that's
Buttons, Jordan was there.
were they?
Dawn was there. I spoke to Dawn. Obviously, I spoke to Martin and Simon. Yeah, it was mad. It was just dead good. Like, and then I found that. So, well, at first I thought it was a shiny button,
Yeah.
and I just wiped it off. And then on the video, you hear me go, "Oh, Dad, Dad!" I was shouting at my dad to come over. We was like, "Oh, bloody hell!" I thought it was a florin at first, but
Yeah.
it turned out to be a Queen Anne shilling.
That is
It's
still an awesome find. To be
yeah,
fair.
I'd
Um,
say
oh no, I think the last shilling I seen come up for a guy was, but it wasn't in the best of detail. And I think they've actually started to try and make it into a love token because half it was gone, half the detail you could see
oh,
them, and then starting to bend it. So I
yeah,
think they were actually trying to convert it. To be fair, like, which is a shame. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But that's a nice history in itself. The love tokens. To be fair,
yeah.
have you found many of them?
I found one last Saturday as well. One of the guys on Shell's digging it digs that we go on with. He found one.
Oh,
Victor
nice.
love token. Like
Yeah.
it's funny the little bend and
Yeah,
yeah,
I've never what's the word understood or researched it properly into
yeah,
why they done that with love tokens. But it's still a nice little thing, innit? Handing it to the
yeah.
one that you want to be with, if they
Yeah.
accept or reject
It's
it. It's
nice
up to them.
when you see engravings in them as well, with
Yeah,
like their initials and stuff.
yeah,
That's nice. Like yeah,
definitely. Um, so when you're metal detecting, then what is it you actually prefer to find? Do you prefer finding your coins, or do you actually prefer finding the relic side of it? I think I'm 50-50, I think, but more towards relics. I just like finding and holding things that have been buried and you're bringing it back to light and seeing the history again, and then you get to go and research it as well. So that's my view on it.
it's probably the same 50-50. Although I've never really found many relics. Um, because I'm mainly on the beach, I find a lot of rings, like
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I would love to find um, like a Bronze Age axe head or something,
Oh, I think that's on
or a
the.
spear tip, even an arrow, even one that's nearly gone, but you can just tell it was one. Like,
Yeah, nice. Right, treasure bandits. I've noticed that treasure bandits have got a question there. If you do have a
yeah,
question, please just tag Luke or myself in it, and we'll get the questions asked to Luke. But
hello
treasure band,
everyone as well.
yeah. Oh, but Rachel or Jamie is asking, what is your bucket list, Luke? What is it? Obviously, you've just mentioned Bronze Age Axe Head, so that's got to be in there somewhere. But what would you say is your number one? What is your number one bucket list? Bucket lister.
Probably a Pal Stave Bronze Age axe head.
Yeah.
Where's the Pal Stave? Is the Pal Stave the longer one, or is that?
To be honest, I'm not too sure. I know there's various types of Bronze Age axe head. Me personally, I'd be happy with any.
Well, just any.
Yeah, I'm not going to say a Pacific one. Just a Bronze
Yeah,
Age axe head would be nice. But I've seen a few come up. Like they are stunning. Like to be fair, like
yeah. And
um,
I'd love to see one come up, even to just stand and watch someone dig one up. Like
yeah.
that'd be amazing.
There is some weight to them as well. That's the thing. Like you hold it,
Mm,
even though it's only about this palm of your hand size. They are got a good weight to them. Like and like you say, it is
yeah,
absolutely awesome to see them come up. Like but I think it's more as well. You see the joy in everybody's faces as well when
yeah.
they find them.
That's it.
They're just
Yeah.
ecstatic all day. Like it's brilliant.
That's
Um,
why I like going on group digs, because when you're on your own, you're just on your own. Like, yay!
yeah.
Oh.
That's why
But
we've
when
got
you're on group digs, you're like, everyone, yeah.
yeah. That you've got to be careful, I think, when you're on group digs, because the minute you start shouting, yeah,
Well,
you're
yeah, because then they swarm over.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
But
flies on shit.
definitely. But it, you find yourself possibly doing that as well. Like you know what I mean? Going,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
maybe that's the find area over there, and you
yeah,
slowly work your way, and everybody goes for a little check now as well, don't
yeah.
they? But it's not too bad. But on your YouTube videos, obviously it's you talking and stuff like that. And like you say, when you find something good, you actually do shout your dad. So is it actually you and your dad that go out all the time together? Is it a duo, but it's only you that records yourself and stuff like that?
No, it's just mainly me, but joined by me dad. We do detect a lot together.
Yeah,
Um, my dad lives obviously a bit further away from me, so like I live at Blackpool, so I can easily get to the beachfront in like 15 minutes.
yeah,
So if we lived closer, probably it would be a duo.
right, got you.
Uh, yeah.
But you're mentioning Blackpool and detecting as well. When you're out detecting stuff, you've actually come across some nice bottles, and you find a lot of bottles as well,
Oh
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
old style bottles. What would you say is your best bottle? And do you go bottle digging as well, or is it just the area that you're in?
That's my favourite.
Oh, nice, and that's fully intact as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's even the stopper on the top. It's even been like congealed with a bit of iron, and it's still stuck on it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, what would you?
That's probably my favourite one.
Yeah. I noticed in one of your videos you found a nice little blue one, cobalt.
Milk of magnesia.
Is that is that what it is? Right,
Yeah.
because I know you were at and you were through one of your videos. You were trying to see what it was, but you couldn't actually see it at the time.
Well, the amount of smashed pieces of glass that you come across, and sort of when you see them sticking out, you're like, is that going to be a whole one? And then when you pop one out, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
But you have to go really far out to
Do you?
find them. It's like this. It's like a gully. It's where they must have dumped them all back in the day.
Ah, right.
Like it just all collects in there. Like
So do you find yourself on days out and detecting on the beach then, navigating towards it, see what else you can find bottle wise? Because
yeah,
you take your
definitely.
little bucket with you, don't you, to collect them
Yeah,
all and put them in.
you need it.
Do you? Definitely. Have you found any of the small poison bottles? They look.
Uh,
Do you know the tiny little ones I'm on about? Because they always seem quite intriguing as well.
no, I've never found the tiny ones. I've found a lot of smashed pieces of them.
Yeah.
But the oldest thing I found is that it's
Nice.
don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
It's just a tiny little clay jar, but the research that I did from it, it's called a blacking pot, and it's what like Victorians and stuff. It even had some in the bottom. I don't know if you can see it in
Yeah.
there, but
The
it's like
stuff at the bottom.
it's squidgy and it stinks, but
Yeah.
it's
I've
what
seen.
they'd rub on the shoes like back in the day.
Like shoe polish.
Yeah, so
That.
it's
Ah.
like dated to the 1830s, 40s, or yeah.
Nice.
I didn't know what it was at first, but I put it on loads of groups like.
Right. I've just noticed a question's popped up for Aaron for South Coast Detecting, and he's
Right,
asking,
Aaron?
he he's asking, do you prefer to hunt further down the beach in the wet sand, or do you prefer hunting on the dry sand? Or
Um,
on the shingle?
it depends whereabouts on the beach. There's different areas that I know that coins collect on the shingle, and then there's different areas that I know like things will congregate on the wet sand.
Uh,
Um, but like at Cleveley's and Bispam, there's like in the middle there's like big rock bits, and stuff just gets like when the sea goes in and out, stuff must just get churned up in that like all the time, and every time you go, there's something new. So a lot of digging through rocks as well,
nice.
um, to find the good stuff. Like
Yeah, that is pretty decent. Like,
yeah,
so thanks for anybody new that's just joined in the chat. If you don't know, we've got Luke from Anglo Detecting in. So if you have a question,
all right.
just tag him in the chat, and we'll get that question asked for him as well. But look, so have you any tips for the beginner or folk new, not even just beginners, people that are new to beach detecting, on where specifically to like try and head to in the beach rather than just detect everywhere? Because you hear on videos of folk beach detecting follow cuts and stuff like that. Have you any advice for beginners on where best to start detecting when you first hit the beach?
Um, Probably if you're new in that, just go for the rocky areas first because you'll always find stuff in rocks.
Yeah,
But you need a sort of good detector. So no Maplins or Chinese things off eBay. Honestly, like it won't work.
yeah,
You'll just waste a lot of money. So you may as well spend a bit more in the long run for it to be a bit more stable on the wet sand. Like
yeah,
so, I started with Ace 250. That worked fine. Just drop it three down from the sensitivities, from the max sensitivity. Drop it down 3 or 2. It was all right
nice.
on the rocks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So with the Vanquish, how are you finding it coping? Because I see Aaron for South Coast Detect, and he uses it as well,
yeah,
along
yeah,
with
yeah.
Simplex and other things as well. But how are you finding it on the beach? Is it performing well on the
It's
beach?
it's amazing. It's so quiet.
Yeah,
Uh, I have to like get my ring hand and put it in front of it every now and then to make sure it's on because it's just so quiet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
uh,
really good. Like
yeah. And what's the depth like on it? For
it's
the
it's quite good. Probably you will find deep targets.
yeah.
Uh, probably
What's the deepest would you say that you've dug for a
probably about 12 inches.
wow,
What was that for? It's probably a big one penny.
big one penny? Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember I was in I think it was Silver Sands, was one of the beaches I went to, and I dug quite a depth for a one penny, but it came up in beautiful condition. It was actually in the black sand.
yeah.
To be
If you get
fair,
to the black sand,
yeah,
like you get stuff in nice condition.
yeah, if I remember rightly, I think I broke my spade that day as well, because I had one for
Oh, I've
just
done
a
that a few
garbage.
times.
Yeah,
The walk of shame, isn't it, on the way home? Like, oh,
yeah. I think it was a schoolboy in my part because I've broken a few spades, but I don't think I learned my lesson, to be fair, because I buy the ones with the wooden handles, and then I'll go
mm,
somewhere or the beach and they vacuum me the sand when the wet sand, and all you hear is the crack, and you're like, oh, no,
yeah,
that's it. That's your day over. If you've not got a
that's
backup
it.
spade with you, that's it. It's gone.
I know.
To be fair, but so you've mentioned you go on group digs and things like that,
Yeah,
and you went to that one. Obviously, in the current climate, a lot of things have been cancelled. But
yeah.
had you any plans to go and check or go to any other events, organised
Uh,
events?
I had a spring detectival booked. I had Detecticon booked,
Yeah,
and so he said you can either like obviously wait till next year or
yeah,
just get a refund. So I just got the refund because you don't really know what's going to happen next year. So
Yeah, is that for the Detecticon one? Is it, or is that
that
for
was for
both?
both of them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm kind of one of the optimistic, wishful thinkers, I think, because I've
yeah.
moved my spring detectable. I've moved it to the main event in September, and
Yeah.
Detecticon, well, the option was refund or next year, so I've just left it for next year, and hopefully,
Yeah.
fingers crossed, I might get to be able to attend it.
Fingers
Hopefully,
crossed.
yeah.
We'll all get to meet each other then as well.
Well, that's it. It is
Yeah.
one of the events where you find that a lot of YouTubers, folk that you've started talking to and met and built friendships with, that you can actually go and meet and have a chat with, and a day's digging as well. To be fair,
Yeah.
is what we all like to do. Um, what was I going to say? With that as well, you've moved on to the Vanquish. Have you got a detector that you want to aim to, in the sense that you would like to try and potentially own in the future?
The Equinox 800.
Is that the one that you want to get up to? Is it?
Yeah. I always wanted a CTX, but I think it looks a bit too complicated. So I'd have to, like, I'm on the Vanquish now.
Yeah.
So then I'd work my way up to an Equinox 800. And then if I have the money, obviously, try the CTX.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, CTX is a great machine. I
Yeah.
can't fault it, like,
I
to be
know
fair.
you had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, unfortunately, I had to sell it, and I've now got the Equinox 800. And to be fair, I love that machine as well. I think it's absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant. I love the multi-frequency side of things. Just the way technology's moving on. But as well as that, is there any area or country that you would actually like to go to as well to detect?
Probably Scotland.
Scotland,
Yeah.
everywhere. Scotland. I like it. No,
Well,
I'm happy with that answer. That's
there's
good.
so much history. Like, do you mean anywhere in the world?
Yep. Anyway, well, obviously, Scotland for the we'll say Scotland for the UK area that you want to do. But anywhere in the world, where else would you? That country would you think you would like to go to detect, and why?
Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah.
You're just after the Egyptian stuff, aren't you? that
Just,
gold's alluring you there.
I just don't want the curses.
Oh, you hear about them all the time when they do the archaeology. But I like the what's the word? The archaeology side over there.
Yeah.
They're always hunting. They've never found them all, and I don't think they'll ever find them all, to be fair. Like, so they'll just keep
I
hunting
love
them.
that whole history is completely amazing. My uncle Greg, one of his friends was an archaeologist there. He died not so long ago though, but he worked like there. So we used to hear stuff from my uncle Greg all the
Yeah,
time. Like,
yeah. So I'm just laughing at Laurie for the 3 tons in the Triff. She's just wrote, yeah, land of no Crotobel, Scotland. Yeah, I've never found one.
oh,
Obviously,
I've found one, and
oh, you're joking.
it was a bit squished, and it didn't have anything in it, and it was black, and there was no markings on it, but
Was there not? See,
it's still a crucial bell, isn't it? Even if it was squished.
yeah, that's my number one bucket lister. Obviously, I think
Yeah.
everybody knows that. Crotobel.
I'd like to find a really detailed big one. That'd be nice, and a ringer as well.
Yeah, I would probably just say a Crotobel to start with. But like you say, I just like the designs in them, and then
Yeah,
obviously the makers have obviously taken time to initial them as well.
that's
Um,
really nice.
yeah, so if you come up, Free Tones is asking, bring your own Crotobel, and then, but I don't understand why. There probably are plenty in Scotland. I'm guessing certain areas. I've just never seen them.
Should be.
Yeah,
They'll be there.
yeah.
You'll find one day, and then you'll just come out with a dance and a song like I did when I found the ring. But you'll be like, yes, crucial bell.
Oh, I don't know if I'd be able to speak in the camera, to be fair. I would just be that excited, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see what happens there. So is there, obviously you've done the beach and stuff like that. Have you any rivers or that you would like to get into detecting? Not.
I would like to, yeah, I would like to dig in rivers and stuff, but yeah, I'd have to get permissions and that and see if there's any riverbeds on the
Yeah,
land and stuff. That'd be cool.
yeah. It's one of the things. Some for older rivers anyway. It might have washed stuff for the fields as they crumble as well.
Yeah,
And then I've heard the Romans and things like that. They used to flick coins and stuff into the water
yeah,
as a kind
uh,
of worship and stuff like that. But they always used to follow, I believe, the water lines as well,
yeah,
the water paths, shall I say, for obviously a source of water for their troops and stuff. But
yeah. To for like safe passage to the gods, wasn't it?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I've heard that do you know the fibulas as well? I heard that they used to like try and break them and snap them as well as a worship, and then obviously bury them. That's why we found
Yeah,
them.
they used to. A lot of people back in the days, they did break the stuff, didn't they? It's like with axe heads and stuff, they'd break them and like there was like
Yeah,
offerings.
I've heard
Yeah,
as well, talking about you just mentioned axe heads, that normally you normally find that I don't know if it was a worship thing or um, what's a religious cult type thing back then,
yeah,
but they used to bury their axe heads together. So it's not uncommon to find a horde of axe heads.
yeah.
If you find one, you find a few together. But as I say, I've never found one, so I would
No.
like to.
Fingers crossed. If we find one, we find loads. That'd
Well,
be
that's it,
nice.
innit? Just find one and then your pinpointer goes absolutely mental in that
Yeah,
hole. I'd
that's
got that
that's the
achievable.
dream.
Yeah, a horde Iron Age axe heads.
Yeah.
That would be a nice little find. Like, um, so if you don't mind answering the questions regarding permissions, obviously not locations and stuff like that, just how do you go about trying to seek the permissions then? Because obviously everybody's got different ways. But what way do you prefer? And do you research before or do you research after?
Well, I've done a lot of I do a lot of research. Like, if if you want to find stuff, you have to do the research as well. If you want to
Yeah,
find good stuff, but um, like I've only got a few permissions anyway, so
yeah,
because I like going on group digs and like being with that social gathering, like.
yeah,
But I've not really had a great deal of luck, really. So, but I've sent loads of emails out. That's how I've got mine. Um, but yeah, I sort of just give up on them and then just carried on with group digs.
yeah. So you got your permissions from emailing the farmers,
Yeah,
right? Okay, yeah. Because I know some
uh,
folk will say that they have tried that and it's not worked for them per se,
a
but
lot of
it's
people
nice.
say face to face, but
Yeah, I
like
normally do
round,
it. I normally do face to face, to be fair.
yeah,
But at the same time, I don't like it. I always feel, as my expression, the way he's saying it is like, I always feel like Oliver Twist going up to a farmer, asking for
yeah,
permission, even though the worst he's got to say is no, go away, please. You know what I mean? It's just the fact that you're trying to get your hobby and obviously with
yeah,
bad press and stuff like that. If you know what I mean, you're trying
yeah,
to before you actually come out and just belt out that you're a metal detectorist and you want to go detecting. It's trying to get the interest from them to
yeah,
say, look, can I get permission and stuff.
definitely.
But I find that all the time. Like, to be fair, like, so talking about the YouTube channels, because that's what we're all doing. Is there any that actually inspire you, that you want to be just as good as, or anything like that? Or are you just happy just
Um,
the way that you are, if you know what I mean? Or you want to
I'm
take up
just
YouTube full time?
I'm just happy plodding along what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I only
Just
did. So
day by day.
yeah, just day by day.
Yeah.
I just did it to show my family what I did, but now it's sort of getting like a little gathering about it. So that's
Well,
nice. Like,
that's it. For me, it's like, yeah, it's blew up slightly. You never expect to get this far, and it's just like, wow, okay,
yeah,
where am I going? Like, but as I say, like, I'm glad you said day by day because I think majorities are the same. Just a
That's
little
it.
bit.
I don't want thousands and thousands of subscribers. Do you know what I mean? I'm just happy doing what I'm doing. So
Yeah,
that's
that
it.
yeah, showing the history as we uncover it, and then obviously if we can fill them in on detail, as I say, every day's a learning day. You know what I mean?
It's every
I'll,
time you go out, it's just learning day, isn't it?
yeah, even though I think every day I've been out since post lockdown, I've found bloody spoons. I keep finding them. I think it's
Same
brilliant.
here.
I honestly, I think it's brilliant because it's not that. It's you hear that tone, and then obviously, as I say, I normally go by tones. I don't normally go by VDI. But if I normally, if it pops up, like you look with that tone and it's a 7, I'm normally like, this has got to be a spin ball. I guarantee this has got to be a spin ball. And sure enough, out pops a wee teaspoon or a big spin ball. But I had to laugh in one of my videos because I found one in the hole, and then I was like, yeah, and I literally taken about, I don't know, 4 steps, and I found one sunbathing on the grass. I was just like,
That's seen.
mental. Yeah, that's just like, that's mental. But it just shows
It's
that
funny
there's
that you
activity
said
there.
that.
Sorry?
It's funny that you said because I found about 4 spoons since lockdown, like,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
before that it was forks.
well, that's it. Even just cutlery itself. But I
Yeah,
laugh as well because I had one, and it was in one of the videos. I actually thought, I was like, oh, because you see the 3 or the 4 marks in the back, and you're like, oh, that's hallmarked. And
yeah,
then when you start
yeah.
cleaning it and you look and you go, and you see the LENE, and you're like, plated.
And something. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
just like, yeah, you're at it. You're having me on here.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad.
Nickel plated.
Yeah, that's it. Nickel plated.
Yeah,
But what was I going to say? I don't know. Let's you out with metal detecting. You've also got a love of reptiles as well, haven't you? Because I noticed
yeah,
in one of your Facebook, we know that you've got a tortoise.
yeah.
But I seen on Facebook as well. Do you have snakes as well?
Yeah, I've got 4 royal pythons.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
I absolutely love them. They're
They,
soft, like they're understood,
yeah.
misunderstood
Missing.
creatures.
Don't get me wrong. I've held one and stuff like that. Pythons and that. But yeah, I don't necessarily have any like in the house, if you know what I mean. I like the
Yeah.
fact that you can go and touch them and stuff like that. But yeah, you can have it back. I don't.
I've had all sorts. I used to work in pet shops as well, reptile shops and stuff. So yeah, and my best mate Ollie, he's got like a full bedroom full of reptiles.
Has he? Wow.
Yeah, that's what I used to be like as well. But a lot of them were like rescues and stuff, so
Yeah.
they didn't really last as long as they should have done because
Ah,
they've
right.
been
Got you.
neglected in the past and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, that's a
Um,
shame.
and obviously, my son come along, so I wasn't allowed anymore.
Well, that's it. That's the thing you got to think of because with rescues and things like that, you can't always tell their temperament, if you know what I mean. I know there's ways you can test them to check their temperaments and stuff, but definitely not. But what we're going to do is we're going to go for a short break, Luke.
Yep, cool.
Give you time for a wee relief and maybe a top up of your drink and stuff. But we'll be back in a few minutes, folks, and I'll leave you with this. Don't forget to check out the channels you're about to see, and I'll see you in a few minutes. If I can find the right one, that is.
Hello, and welcome to our metal detecting channel. Join us on our adventures as we attempt to find some of Britain's lost hidden treasures. We have managed to secure some absolutely breathtaking land and permissions throughout the UK. We are history fanatics, we are always ready. We are Dave and Tom, we are the Detectives.
Phil Griff, El Campo Detectorist here. If it's for you, come and join me on the Costa Blanca, out on the beaches, even up in the mountains. Got some cracking videos to go through. Just pop over to my channel, El Campo Detectorist. If you like, thumbs up, like and subscribe.
Oi, oi! Thanks for coming, nice to see you. Name's Phil, Southeast Detecting. If you want to come and join me, have a look at my channel. I use the Simplex, boom. Loads of finds. I found Viking, Roman, come and check me out. Have a look at my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Come and join me on my adventures, digging around the English countryside, looking for Britain's lost history. Southeast Detecting, be there.
Southeast Detecting Productions.
Tony's and Simplex Guru watchers, thank you so much for watching our videos and putting comments in and asking us questions, interacting with us. We really appreciate it. If you're so inclined, we'd appreciate a subscribe, and if you want notifications when we release new content, just hit that bell. It's free. Bye.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Tonight we're joined by Luke from Anglo Detecting. I'll just bring Luke in a minute, and what we're going to do is we're going to do the 40 question challenge. I was nominated by Rachel and Jamie from the Treasure Bandits, but Luke has kindly said that he'll participate in the questions as well, so we'll get Luke involved in that as well. But before I bring Luke in, I'd just like to say if you would like to just check out all those channels on the interval, and show the love, everybody. That'll be much appreciated. Anyway, we'll bring Luke back in. Oh, Luke, how are we doing?
You all right, Sam?
All right. So thank you very much for saying that you would join in on the 40 question challenge. It's just another way of being able to let everybody get a little insight into you and get to know you that little bit better.
Yeah.
So we'll get started anyway. They've sent me pictures of the questions, so you have to excuse me while I read them. So question 1 is, how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
30, but sometimes I feel like I'm over 1,000 years old.
An old man's heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 38, so yeah, I'm getting there. within the age bracket of metal detecting, I would say that far. So the second question: what car do you own, or do you drive?
I don't drive.
You don't drive? No.
Nope.
Oh.
Too angry.
Road rage, mental. Yeah, shout out all the drivers as they go by. I'm a driver, yeah. So I own a little car, a little yellow Nissan Duke, little bumble,
cool.
as it's been nicknamed. Do you own a gun?
No, but I have got a pistol crossbow.
A pistol crossbow? What's that?
Yeah.
Is that a pistol grip crossbow and a pistol grip? Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you. Ah.
And I have a few recurve bows as well.
Ah. No. Yeah. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. So yeah, the answer for me is no. I don't. I don't own a gun. I don't think I could be trusted with a gun. I'd probably want to go around and do damage. Can you swim?
I can swim, yeah.
Yeah.
Very well.
Very well. Yeah.
I would like to try like scuba detecting as well. That'd be ace.
Yeah, definitely. But I think swimming is an essential there. Like definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or about 10 multiple, shall we say, flotation devices to be able to get us back to the surface.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, definitely. Hot dogs or cheeseburgers?
Cheeseburgers, because hot dogs are ass and lips.
I've heard that.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
See, I'm kind of both. It depends on what I'm doing. If it's just for like a quick lunch or snack or something like that, I'd probably go cheeseburger. If I'm at a cinema, hot dog. I like a hot dog with mustard.
I used to like hot dogs, but I've not had them for years now. Cause
is that because you found out that what was in them?
Yeah.
So do you like haggis then?
I've never tried it.
Have you not? Oh, you need to try haggis. Oh.
Never tried it.
Yeah, get all different types, spice and everything. It's absolutely brilliant. So your favourite type of food then?
Probably an Indian.
An Indian. Yeah.
I like curry. Not too spicy though, because it hurts the next day.
For me, I'm going to go with. I won't go for a specific type, as in Indian or stuff like that. I'll just say spicy. But I'm the opposite. I'm hotter the better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do like hot food. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do.
You do. See, I don't know. I'm on the fence for that one. I think. I'm open-minded. I'm not. There's not enough scientific fact to say they exist or they don't. If you know what I mean.
That's the same with me, but I do believe that there could be something out there.
Yeah. What do you drink in the morning when you first get up?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Need coffee.
Oh yeah. Definitely a strong coffee.
Yeah.
I don't think I can operate now without a strong coffee. To be fair, like.
No.
If
I don't have coffee, I'm grumpy.
Yeah. I can't. Well, unless I'm hungover, I might be able to have a hairy the dog, but alcohol in the morning, no, definitely not. Can you do 100 push-ups?
I could try.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't make it, but I could give it a go. Like.
Yeah. That's what. That would be my answer. I'm going to answer that one as I don't think I'd be able to do 100, but I've never tried. It's not something that I don't think I'd even put myself through. To be fair, like I've done the 22-day press-up challenge, but
yeah, same. I did that.
Yeah.
Even that hurt.
That was all right, but I don't think I'd put myself through it. So what's your favourite time of year then? and why?
I like winter.
You like winter?
Yeah, I've just always preferred winter. I like being cooler, and there's less people on beaches as well.
They're empty. They've all left. Brilliant. I like it.
I like summer as well, but you've always got a sweaty ass and
Yeah.
swamp ass. Oh,
No, there's nothing worse, is there? Especially if you're wearing like thick trousers and stuff like that. Yeah.
oh yeah.
We'll just not go into that one. For me, I'd probably say spring. I like spring.
Yeah, like yeah,
Yeah, spring
like in the
probably.
middle.
Yeah. Not too hot, not too cold. But then again, with Scotland, so when I talk about not too hot, we're probably talking about 18 degrees has been hot. You know what I mean? So we're probably talking spring about 10 degrees, 12 degrees. That's fine. That's good detecting weather, as long as it's dry. So what's where are we? Your favourite hobby?
Favorite hobby?
Yeah.
Probably detecting, but
Yeah.
like it's a big part of my life now, so I don't think I'd really class it as a hobby anymore because it's like my life.
Yeah.
Same as like drawing and doing all the other stuff I do, but
Yeah.
that's like what I do now.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't really know.
Hobby wise, I've got too many to be fair. Like
I've got too many.
Yeah, not necessarily got time to do them all the time. Metal detecting, as you say, like it was a hobby, but it's part of what I do. I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy the history and researching and stuff like that. So if it was 100% just a hobby, yeah, it would be metal detecting. But I've got other things like skiing. I love skiing. I love getting on top of the mountains and coming down as fast as I can on skis. It's absolutely brilliant.
I'd love to do.
Yeah.
Never done.
Have you not? No. Yeah. I've got a couple of medals for the giant slalom. Like, enjoy that. Just coming down fast, like.
Yeah.
Although on one of them, it was team events, because obviously I think there's 4 in a team, and it's your 3 fastest times. And because I was kind of like shall we say, the speed demon, I enjoyed going fast. I would always go last. So if they 3 qualify, then I can go as fast as I want, and me wiping out isn't necessarily an issue, because if I get down there quick, it counts. The time counts.
Okay.
What are your likes and dislikes?
What of anything?
Yeah, just generally, like for me, like likes. For me, I like loyalty and trustworthiness, and for me, dislikes, I don't like liars and backstabbing and things like that. I can't stand that. I don't like the confrontational things. To be fair, like it's weird.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Loyalty, trust, being honest.
Yeah.
Having manners.
Yeah. Oh, see, I know, I know. I may sound or come across sometimes as quite open and things like that. I find that when once I've got a drink, manners really grips me. If you've not got manners, like, do you know when you were in crowded places, folk barge you, and they don't just turn around and say sorry. I used to shout at them, "Oi, a wee bit of manners costs nothing." You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But where I drink sometimes in crowded places like that, I can become shall we say, a little bit of a nightmare. It gets to me. I can't stand in places like that.
It's just a standard thing to do as a human, isn't it? So
yeah, as I say, it's the way you're brought up. You didn't expect too much. I'll catch you later, Dino. Sean,
see you, Dino.
Steven, thanks for popping in. Do you have a phobia?
Probably wasps. I don't like wasps. I love animals. I've worked with animals like for quite a lot of my life as well. I've owned them, but just wasps. I don't like wasps.
Yeah. See, I don't.
I'll run. I leg it. Like, if I'm on a
Yeah.
field, I'll run.
Screaming like a
Just
girl.
don't like it. They freak me out. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even getting stung because I've been stung by other things before in that, but
Yeah.
just don't like them.
Well, on Robert Hunter Collins
Robert,
said spiders. Don't say spiders. Unfortunately, I'm going to say spiders. Oh, I can't. But
I've got a tarantula
well,
upstairs.
see, that's the thing though, right? When it comes to spiders, if it's like tarantula and things like that, no, not so much. But you know the little creepy crawly one, the smaller ones,
Yeah.
yeah, they're the ones you generally find round about your house or in caravans. Or yeah, they freak me out like.
Oh, they don't bother me then. I just pick them up in the palm of my hand and throw them outside whenever Lisa, my wife's bloody screaming.
No bad.
Uh,
Wasps, yeah, I'm kind of like yourself. I don't necessarily like wasps. I'll kind of move away from them. I had a bad experience when I was a teenager. I was out fishing
Yeah.
and they're nested in the ground. And when I was out fishing on one of the riverbanks, a body stood on it, didn't I? And the only way I could get away from it was actually jump into the river basically, and
Yeah.
I was stung left, right, and centre. Like to be fair, so yeah, that's my
great.
dislike to them. I think they're nasty little creatures.
Yeah, they freak me out. They're
Yeah.
horrible.
So do you have a nickname, Luke?
It's probably Anglo now.
Anglo.
But I used to be called Nico as well. My last name's Nicholson, so Nico.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it, I think.
Yeah. I've I've got several nicknames. To be fair, Doodles obviously one of them. That was my that's the oldest nickname I think.
Yeah.
That was my mum. She still even calls me it now. She'll say Doodles, so I know when she's talking to me. But when I'm at work and stuff like that, it's my last name because my
Yeah.
last name's Grimley. They've got
Yeah.
Grimbats, Grimmers, all sorts like so. Yeah, I've got multiple nicknames depending on who calls me what. Understand who's talking to me and where they're from. Like to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about 3 favourite drinks.
I like Coca-Cola. Love Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Milk
Milk. Okay.
and mead. I love mead.
Oh. Yeah.
I love mead.
Do you?
Yeah.
Somebody, a family friend, they brought a bottle for the north of Scotland out.
Yeah.
A bottle of mead. Well, actually, they brought several bottles to be fair, but on one night they drank the whole bottle, got basically bladdered. Next again, they
It's
woke
really
up.
strong.
Yeah, they woke up the next again day with a hangover, took a glass of water, and basically landed back in the state they were the night before. So I was like, yeah, I've never. It's something I've never tried. To be fair, that I might try.
It's really nice. We usually go Prague a lot with my family, so they have a lot of mead over there. So we always bring a few bottles back and stuff. And
Do you?
oh, it's a lovely drink.
Yeah. Something I've not tried. Like to be fair. For me, coffee. Number one's coffee because I always have coffee in the morning.
Oh
And
yeah,
I must have it.
coffee like this.
I must drink about 15 cups a day. Like to be fair. I'd probably go with Pepsi Max at the moment, but it's got to be the ginger. Do you know the one with the ginger flavour through it?
I've never tried that.
Have you not? I like that.
Yeah.
That's lovely. And secondly, whiskey. I like a single malt whiskey. But that's all we're going to say on the whiskey front.
I like whiskey, but it hurts me.
In what sense?
Just sends you to sleep, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it depends on how much you've drunk. To be fair, like,
Yeah.
But the problem is, it depends on how much you drink, shall we say?
Yeah.
Once you're halfway through it, it kind of goes like, shall we say, water, but your mental state sort of goes down, shall we say.
Yeah.
Get drunk too
It's
easily.
when you've had a few and you stand up and then you're like, whoa, best stop drinking that now.
Yeah. And if you're sitting down, you just slide under the desks.
Yeah.
Rain or snow? What do you prefer, rain or snow?
Snow.
Yeah.
I hate rain. I mean, I'm always out in it, but I hate going home with soggy undies.
Yeah.
So it's got to be snow.
See, that's the thing. Like snow, you don't. It may sound weird. Rain, you get absolutely soaking, and you just feel miserable, don't you? If you get caught in it. At least if you get caught out in snow, it's something you brush off, not necessarily get soaked.
Yeah.
Your legs,
Yeah,
your bum,
exactly.
your feet will get soaked. But also like snow for detecting, like coverings, because you get to see where you've swung your coil, so you can actually, shall we say,
you can trace your steps.
yeah, and close in the swings as well. So yeah, definitely, definitely snow. Favorite flower?
I don't know about flowers, but
Yeah,
I love cactuses.
cactus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have a favourite flower, I don't think.
Do you not?
But I love cactuses. Absolutely love cactus.
Yeah. Can you drive stick? So that sounds like an American thing. Can you drive manual cars? Obviously, we know you don't drive, so that's a no. Yes, for me.
Oh.
You can drive a detector though. We'll class that as your stick. Yeah. I drive. Yeah, manual. Ever gone skydiving?
No, but I'd love to.
I was so close to it. So the answer to that is no. The day that I was meant to, I was on holiday basically, and I was booked in for a tandem skydive. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't up to it, and I wasn't able to reschedule just due to other activities planned for the week. Do you have kids?
I've got a son.
Yeah.
2.5 years old. He's ace.
Yeah. They're mental, especially at that age, aren't they? I've got wee boys.
I love him to bits, but he's an angry little bugger at the moment.
Is he? Oh, yeah.
You get used to it.
Yeah, I've got a wee boy. He's 4-year-old. Ewan. As I say, like, yeah, I'm the same. Love it with bits, but they just once they hit that gruesome twosomes, they don't get rid of that, do they? And it depends on how they wake up in the morning. I find. Wow.
You just become a slave.
You do. They rule the roost, don't they?
Yeah.
But he's at that stage now that I try and not laugh, but he argues back with me now. So and he's quite an honest wee boy as well. So you're brought that to him. Are you just pushing daddy's buttons? Are you winding daddy up? Yes, that's that. But he laughs when he's telling you about it. It's like, right. But he knows how to. They all do, don't they? I think that doesn't change as they grow as well, to be fair. But they know how to push their parents' buttons, to be fair.
I've got all that to come yet, Paul.
Oh, yeah, you have. But the wife wants another one. I'm like, no.
We've been talking about having another one, but when we look at Elijah, sometimes we're like, oh, I don't know.
Double trouble. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. What's this one? Employed. Are you employed?
Self-employed.
Self-employed. Yeah. All I'm going to say on that one is fully employed. Favorite colour?
It always used to be green, but it's probably blue now or black.
Yeah. Blue for me. I don't know. I just like, but different shades of blue for different things, if you know what I mean. But I do like blue. Favorite vacation. So favorite holiday.
What, like a location?
It just says favorite holiday basically.
I've been to a lot of places. I have travelled a bit. Las Vegas was good. That was ace.
Yeah, I've
I've
heard.
been there twice.
Have you?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a crazy place. Like,
Oh, see, I've heard that about Las Vegas as well, though. You don't have to go to Las Vegas for gambling. There's plenty of shows and different activities. There is one
Yeah.
thing. There is one thing I've seen in Las Vegas through YouTube, but it's that it's like a death slide type thing where it's big cables and runs right across the street, and you fly.
the zip
Yeah,
type thing.
that's
yeah.
it, and you just fly.
We never went on that though.
Did you know? That looks
we would have loved to
absolutely
have done.
awesome.
Yeah,
It
looks
does,
bad.
like, yeah, but it surprises me as well because they've got like roller coasters and things like that at the top of the hotels that go off the edge. Yeah.
We stayed at the second time we went. We stayed at what's it called? Man? I can't remember what it's called. What's it called, man? Oh, I can't remember. It might come to me, but
Yeah.
like we was right at the top, and then there was a roller coaster there as well. So you'd see it right at the bottom from your window. We had a hot tub in there and everything. It was amazing.
See, it does look fantastic. Like, to be fair,
Yeah, it is a holiday.
It's one place I've not been when I've been to America is Las Vegas. I've just not had the opportunity to go across, to be fair. But on saying that though, I've just noticed a comment for Rob. They're talking about the parachuting, skydiving, and things like that. And he's like, "What's the worst that could happen?" Have you seen the video of I think she's 80-year-old granny in the tandem skydive? She pops out from the instructor. She's just left hanging. Did
she survive?
Oh yeah, she didn't like fall without the parachute. She was just hanging, so they were all the guy was holding her basically while she landed in that. But yeah. But have you seen the one with the skydiver that does it without a parachute? Free falls and then lands. Oh, you have to have a look at that. I think it's part of the Red Bull. Not a chance.
Was that the thing in space?
No. He done the highest skydive.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So obviously he's in the suit so he can breathe and withstand the cold temperature up there. But there was one that I think he done it for, I think it's 15,000 feet. But he jumps out the plane and his brother and that's there and his wife's watching from the bottom. There's like a big net and he free falls for like 15,000 feet and then lands in the net at the bottom. Yeah. I'm just like, that is such a small target for such a high. Nah. It's
just miss it a little bit. You just turn to jelly, don't you?
Yeah, and no, not a chance. Can you whistle? So favorite vacation? Yeah. For me, I'm going to say anything with my family.
Yeah.
As long as I'm with my family, anywhere's good for me. To be fair.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Can you whistle?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I can whistle. Not necessarily a tune, but I can whistle. I'm not going to do it on here. But I can whistle. Siblings. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I've got one older brother. He's a year older than me as well, so he's 31.
Yeah. Siblings for me. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I've got an older brother, 2 younger brothers, and a younger sister as well. So,
cool.
Yeah. Surgeries. You had any surgeries?
I nearly died from appendicitis.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It got really badly infected. It became gangrenous appendicitis. Yeah, that was horrible. That I won't wish it on anyone.
No. Was that when you were younger? Or is it much younger or?
No, how old was I? Probably about 20, I think.
Jeez.
It just come on all of a sudden. I was throwing up for days, and then I had this really bad pain.
Yeah.
In my tummy and that, and it just wasn't right. So they said it was like obviously appendicitis and stuff, but they said it had gone gangrenous, like, so it started leaking
Right.
around in my body.
No, that's not so good.
It was horrible. I lost about 2 stone as well.
Ah.
Yeah, it was a hard recovery. That about 2 months, I think, to get better. Like, couldn't walk. Like, every time I had a poo, I'd cry because it bloody hurt. Like, I won't wish it on anyone.
No, it sounds painful. Like, to be fair,
Yeah, it was
surgeries.
horrible.
I've
I've had a lot of broken bones.
Yeah. Oh, I think I've broken.
Yeah.
I think if you were to go to the NHS and ask for my X-rays, I think I've had my whole body scanned at least twice. When I was younger, I used to be a better word for a clusterfuck, but I used to be accident prone. Oh, if there was somebody who's got hurt themselves, it's got to be me. You know what I mean? But surgeries, hernia, nothing major. Shower or bath? What do you prefer, shower or a bath?
A shower, I think.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Because if you fart in a bath, well, then the essence is floating round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus, when you fart in a bath as well, it smells like broccoli. It's grim.
I like it. Oh, yeah. No. That's a good answer. I like it. Brilliant. I'm going to go with shower as well.
Quick and easy.
Yeah. It's just the simplicity in it,
Yeah.
and it's always clean water. It's never the same stagnant water of like after a day's dirty digging or that.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that? Pomsy, do you still do metal detecting? Yeah. Yeah, I still do metal detecting. I don't understand where that question's come from. Yeah, I'm still doing metal detecting, Pomsy. But yeah. So yeah, shiver for me, I'm afraid. So what was the last song you listened to?
Probably Nero Forte by Slipknot.
Nice. Unfortunately, I would love to tell you, but I don't know the name of it. I'm no good with names. I just listen to tunes and so I can't actually tell you names. Broken Bones. Have you had any broken bones?
Oh, I broke this wrist really bad when I was 13. That was bad. I had a cast on for months and months, and when it got better as well, I always remember like when it got taken off, like the arm hairs were like that long. It was mad. But I remember being in school and like shoving pencils down it and all sorts to itch it like.
Yeah. I'm just laughing because, but going back to the shower and bath thing, Jamie's turned around and says, no, bath is good for the muscles, and Rachel's come straight in and says, Jamie likes peeing in the shower.
Well, you may as well when you're in there. If you need a wee, like if you're in a shower, just go for it.
I think it's the sound of the running water, isn't it? Broken bones. Yeah, I've broke my toes.
Broke a toe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
the whole foot went blue.
Yeah, well, see, I broke a toe and I didn't even realise I'd done it. Obviously, very painful and stuff, but I didn't realise I'd broke it until I broke my foot. And that was an instant when I was a teenager. We were sliding down a grass embankment on plastic bags, as you do, a little bit of fun. And
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, and I hit a divot, and my foot basically just snapped. It hit it and just snapped back. So I broke every bone right across, and my bones didn't actually heal proper. So there's kind of like slightly overlapping in the X-rays. But when they X-rayed it, that's when they informed me that I actually had broken toes as well, because they had seen the calcium build up of the body naturally repairing it. And said, "Oh, you broke toes," and I was like, "No, I've never broke a toe." But I had done. So yeah, I've done that. How many TVs have you got in your house?
I'm staring at 2 right in front of me now.
Nice.
So 2 there. big one in the living room, big one upstairs.
Jeez.
Oh, too many.
Too many. I'm going to go with two. One is a television downstairs in the living room, and the other one is my second monitor for the computer. It's a TV, but I just HDMI it, but I don't use it as a TV. It's purely as a second monitor for the laptop, basically. So yeah, I'll only have two. I'm not really. Netflix and YouTube. I didn't really watch telly, to be fair. Other than news and things like that. No.
Yeah.
What's the worst pain? Now, I'm going to go with worst pain. It just says worst pain. Doesn't necessarily have to be a broken bone. What would you say could be, let's say, a family trauma? I'd probably go with that was mine. Well, let's say a family member was mine, to be fair.
Probably when I was 15, my best mate died, Philip O'Connor.
Yeah.
I think that brought on me depression and stuff after that, because I've got a depression, like.
All right.
But I have tablets and deal with it and that. But
yeah,
that could have been one of the main triggers that started that. But that was horrible. That.
So do you find if you don't mind talking about it, do you find that metal detecting helps with that?
Definitely.
Just gets you out and
It was a tough time, because when I was 15, like my best mate died, Phil.
Yeah.
And then my granddad died. Well, my nan died, then Phil died, then my granddad died. So them whole few years were just grim. Especially because I was young as well. So.
I've got to say, understanding where you're coming from. 2005, I lost. It was basically one of my grandparents. But I say I lost one in a space of 3 months. I lost three. It was just straight one after another. I lost three. So yeah, that was I'd probably say that was a tough time back then.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, but like you say, metal detecting, and maybe that's why I like the sociable aspects of things. It gets you out, bit fresh air, bit exercise, good for the mind, and then at the same time, there's other folk there as well. So yeah, definitely. That's why I like the metal detecting hobby. And to be fair, I find there's been a lot, when you speak to folk and you get to know people, actually a lot of people have been through very similar things, or they can relate, if you know what I mean. So I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's a brilliant community to help out, so love it.
It really is.
Yeah. Do you like to sing, Luke?
Only on the toilet when I'm having a dump.
Is that singing a pain as it's coming out? Is it?
Sometimes, especially after a bad curry night.
Oh dear.
But I've been in bands and stuff, and I've tried to sing in that, because but I'm just not good at singing. I'm better at playing guitar. I went to Salford University and studied popular music and recording, so I played guitar for about 16 years.
Nice.
Yeah. I can't. Just when I'm having a poo.
Yeah, singing for me is no. If I start singing,
if I'm walking around detecting, I'll just find myself doing some random tune. That's about.
I might hum a random tune. As for singing, no. I would clear fields of detectorists if I started singing. So yeah, no, I don't do it. Is your mum still alive?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, mine's is as well. All right, hold on. We've got. What do you like to watch on TV?
I like a lot of supernatural stuff.
Do you like watching all the supernatural? I think Aaron the South Coast is into supernatural as well, isn't he?
I love it. It's just really interesting.
Yeah.
Every Thursday night on the channel, there's a supernatural night, so I'm always watching that.
Is there? Yeah. For me, I would like to say documentaries and stuff like that. I do like watching
Love documentaries.
the history and the wildlife type of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely.
I've always got the History Channel on.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have the History Channel, to be fair. I just like watching these types of things. But as I say, it's mainly Netflix and YouTube, that's my TV, to be fair.
Just seeing my brother pop up saying Peppa Pig.
Is that your brother?
Yeah, that's my brother. That.
Yeah, William, the goth boy.
Can we get Luke a razor? Leave my chin alone.
That's right. They're picking on your wee beard. Do you call that a beard?
A chin beard?
Yeah, a chin beard. See, you're quite lucky.
I can't grow a beard.
See,
I've got quite a long chin beard, so.
See, I think if I was to grow one, I'd probably be the same as you. I can grow here, but
I can't. There's nothing grows there.
Nah.
I've got my sideys and my chin beard. That's about it.
I can
I'm
grow
30 years old.
Yeah, I can grow a moustache, and I'm 38, and I can't even grow a full set. It's kind of embarrassing when you get the 18-year-olds walking past you and they're fully grown. And
yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, I've always been like, he's like 10 years younger than me, and he's like fucking e-buy gum.
Hey, some folk are hairy, some folk aren't.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Right, the question is, do you have any friends? I'm going to elaborate on that. Do you have any true friends?
Probably just a few. I've only got like a really small circle of friends.
Yeah.
Probably Oliver Howarth. He's my best friend.
Yeah.
Just because we've got so much in common, and we're like the same person.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but yeah. So probably just Ollie, really. Obviously, my brother. Yeah, I've only got like a small circle of friends.
Are you just saying your brother because he's in the chat watching you at the moment?
No,
he's got to tune out now. He's like, no, I'm not watching him. I've got to phone him now. Right. I'm going to say at the moment, yeah, I'm similar. I've got a small group of friends that I trust implicitly, and they're there for me if I need them, and vice versa. I'm there, and yeah, they know who they are. Yeah. Do you eat fruit pie? I can tell you what kind of pie. I can tell you what kind of pie I eat, but I'm pretty sure it's no eligible to be aired on YouTube. So we'll not talk about that kind of pie. So.
That pie's good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let's not go there. Anyway. So the last question. Right. If you want to go back in time, Tinks is on it. Right. If you were to travel back in time, where would you like to go, and why?
Probably the Neolithic era.
Neolithic.
Yeah, 10,000 BC, just so I could see mammoths and yeah, that'd be mint.
See, I like it. I like your train of thought, but nah, hell no. The things would stomp on you and kill you, man. Everything there.
Well, I am glad we live in the age that we do.
Yeah, everything back there literally wants to eat you. You know what I mean? So, for me, I would probably go back to kind of. I don't know what monarch, but probably about like Lizzie time and stuff like that, Lizzie the First and stuff like that. Because when you go back, just their whole language, when you look at their in history, when you look at the books and stuff, their whole way of speaking in the English language was totally different to the way that we speak now, if you know what I mean. And for me, not only looking at the way that they used to live and the history and things like that, but just the way that our language over the years has progressed and became to what it is today and things like that. So yeah, I would go probably from that era and go back. Maybe have a look where they stashed a few of their hammer coins and stuff like that, so I could go
Oh
find
yeah,
them now.
that'd come in
But
handy. Yeah.
yeah, but no. But yeah, so that is the 40 question challenge. So thanks very much, Luke, for taking part in that.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah. So
It wasn't too bad. I thought some of them were going to be. I thought, oh, what's he going to ask me? Yeah.
aye, no. Oh, I wouldn't delve too deep. But what have I got to say as well? So metal detecting. Where would you like to see yourself in, say, let's go for 5 years. Where would you like to see yourself in the sense of, when I say see yourself, what would you like to have accomplished with the metal detecting?
To have loads of permissions.
Yeah.
To find Bronze Age axe head.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
And to find any gold coin, even if it's a tiny bit of one, just
Tiny bitty one. See,
yeah.
I don't think I've seen a tiny bitty one. I don't, like, because normally like the gold normals and that, unless it's been snapped by the plough,
Yeah, they're
generally,
usually folded, aren't they? Or
yeah, they normally always seem to come up whole.
pristine.
But I did
Yeah.
see in one I can't even remember who it was now, but they found a gold hammered, but they found it years ago, or a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and then they found the other half of it, and when they put them together, it formed one full hammered, gold hammered. So that was quite interesting to see. Yeah. The only thing close I've got to that is I found a Boys Brigade buckle. I found one half of it, and then the adjacent field to it, I found the other buckle. The other
That's
half of
cool.
it. So I've now got a complete Boys Brigade buckle. So that, for me, that was pretty cool. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So it just shows over time as well, with the ploughs and things like that, how far things move, if you know what I mean. But I always recommend check the edges, especially ploughed fields.
Yeah, check the edges because it pushes it all up, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, question 41 for
Question 40, I've just seen that.
I'll let you read that. We'll not mention that one on the live.
That's not happening tomorrow, is it?
Oh. Yeah, Rachel and Jimmy live tomorrow from 7:30, I believe. So yeah, that'll be an interesting show if this is the content. Question 41. We'll see how that one goes. Even Rachel's laughing, so that could be a possibility. But not too bad. So yeah, so that's where you would like to see yourself then. Would you like to how big would you like to have seen yourself grow? Because I know you're saying you're not interested in tens of thousands, but it's always good just to see the amount of folk that enjoy seeing the kind of history that we're recovering. I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely.
It would be good to have a lot more like followers and stuff because obviously they're taking the time out of their lives to watch your things and appreciate what you're doing. So
yeah,
that's really nice. Like
it is. It's definitely decent. But well, we've been streaming out like an hour 40, so I'm not going to keep you too much longer, to be fair. Like, but when's the next time you're planning on getting out, and what we're looking forward to? Are we looking forward to beach, or are we looking forward to a bit of woods?
Going tomorrow.
Oh, you're going tomorrow? Where are you heading?
It's with Shells Digging it again. We're obviously only allowed 6 people at the moment, aren't we? Small groups and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but we're going back where we went last Saturday, where my dad found that massive Roman ring.
Yeah, I bet. Do you want to talk through us with that, because that is a nice.
That is a
nice.
That's a find of a lifetime. That.
Yeah.
I missed it as well.
Did you?
I was on another field. there's this sort of like church at the bottom, so I wanted to take a few photos of that, like,
Yeah.
'cause it looked pretty cool. And then when I come back, my dad was like, big grin on his face. It's like, look at that. I was just like, what the hell, Dad?
Yeah. I seen in
What
one
have
of
I missed?
I seen one of the pictures as well, because it's like is it two people standing? Is it?
Yeah, it's like, it looks to me like it was sort of like a seal ring or something.
Okay.
Almost like if you pressed it in to
Yeah.
something, it's an imprint. And there's like two people on it.
Ah.
I don't know whether he's cleaned it up or anything. I think he's just left it as it is. But
Yeah. No,
yeah,
that really does sound pretty interesting, to be fair. Like,
yeah, it's
and
nice.
it'll be good to see what comes of it, to be fair as well.
Yeah, definitely. A few
Definitely.
Roman coins were found, a few hammered. So yeah,
Yeah.
fingers crossed for tomorrow. Like,
Oh, definitely. And
yeah,
I wish you the best of luck for that as well.
good,
But
mate.
I'd just like to say, look, it has been a pleasure having you on the live
Yeah,
stream tonight.
cheers for having me.
No problem. It's always been an honour. If you don't mind, I'm just going to take the full screen for now. Don't disappear, and I'll talk to you after the stream. Hi everyone. Thank you very much for popping in and watching myself and Luke. It's very much appreciated. If you would like to be a guest on the show, please email me above. You can see just there my email address, pgrimley1982@gmail.com. Or if you would like to see your channel intro promoted during one of the intervals during the live, please just email me as well and let me know you're interested. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get your intro for your channel in the interval. Anyway, I'd just like to say take care, good luck, and happy hunting, everybody.